Rampage at a Colorado movie theater. Within the last hour, the University of Colorado says it got 2 suspicious packages, but it is not clear if they're linked in any way to shooting suspect James Holmes.
Given the nature of the charges, you are currently being held on a no bond hold.
America got its first look at Holmes today, the man accused in that mass shooting. And what we saw is disturbing. Holmes remains silent tonight while the prosecutor in the case is talking about the death penalty.
9 News reporter Jay Warren is staying on top of all the developments in this deadly rampage in Colorado. He's live in the newsroom now with the latest. Jay?
Carol, in the last 40 minutes, the attorney for the Holmes family spoke to reporters and said their hearts go out to the victims. But when asked if the parents are sticking by him, she answered yes, he's their son. Meanwhile, Holmes said nothing when Judge William Sylvester addressed him this morning. Was his eye twitching that was going on an act, or perhaps something that exhibited mental illness, or were his actions due to some kind of drugs? More questions to the already looming question of why someone would do what he's accused of.
Holmes seemed at times to stare off into the distance and then at others to blink quickly while looking down. Sometimes under the dyed red hair meant to look like the Joker, he would close his eyes. In his booby-trapped apartment this weekend, police found Batman movie posters and other Batman mementos. He's been in isolation since he was arrested early Friday morning. An important question in all of this is whether the district attorney, Carol Chambers, will seek the death penalty.
There's so much that victims have to take into account, and victims will be impacted by that decision in an enormous way for years if the death penalty is sought. That's a very long process that impacts their lives for years. And so they will want to have, and we will want to get their input before we make any kind of a decision on that.
Police are now going over his computer and other evidence they obtained from his apartment.
This apartment was designed to kill whoever entered it.
Sources within the Aurora Police Department have said from the beginning Holmes is refusing to cooperate and that it could take months to learn what may have prompted the shooting rampage that killed 12 and wounded 59 people. In addition, the prosecutor in the case told reporters that it could be a year before the case goes to trial.
Now, Holmes is being held without bond at the Arapahoe County Justice Center in Centennial, Colorado. The prosecutor in this case has 72 hours to file charges against him. He'll be back in court on Monday to hear those charges. Carol?
All right, thanks, Jay. And 9 News is staying on top of the deadly rampage. A reporter from our Scripps station in Denver is on the scene at the courthouse. We'll talk with him live in just a few minutes.